What is up, everybody? Welcome to the November 1st, 2014 Hauppauge Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Fallen Frog. Today I've got Tane and Tolly with me today. Say hi.
Hello,
Should wave.
everyone. Yeah.
I had the window covered up with my chat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I waved.
Welcome back, everybody. People are probably still piling in at the moment, but what we do is we do this every week for Hauppauge. We discuss the latest gaming news, answer questions, do feedback. We do giveaways from time to time, and we have a really good time.
Yeah, I like it so far.
Yep. This is I don't even know how many times I've been on here, but you've been on here before as well.
Yeah, this is my third time today, actually.
Awesome. Yeah, we've done this before too, so we kind of know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I stream on Twitch and YouTube, of course. Fallen Frog's my channel name. You guys can find me there, and I've been doing this for about a year now, actually, since it's November. It's officially, this is the month 1 year anniversary that I bought my HD PBR2. Woo! So yeah, I do Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 games on my channels. And then Tolly, I'll let you talk about your channels.
Yeah, sure thing. Name is same everywhere. If you want to go to whether Twitch, YouTube, whatever, I do Facebook, Twitter, everything. Name is same everywhere, so pretty easy to find. So, and I've been doing this since spring, so not as long as Falling Frog, but I'm getting there. And I even had a live stream yesterday, actually, a Halloween stream, and it went on for 9 hours. So,
ooh, nice.
I'm getting there. So games I'm playing is just randomly whatever I feel like. Really, it can be everything pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, be sure to give us a follow, guys, if you want to see more of what we play.
Definitely.
Be sure to follow Hauppauge as well. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter. We'll get those links for you. Like I said, we do this every week. We've always got new people who are coming on to the podcast and getting some exposure for their channels, and then just doing what we do best. So
yeah.
Let's go ahead and go into the first topic, since we are on Twitch. You guys may or may not have heard about this, but there is no more half naked streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, which is probably bad news for a lot of girls, because let's face it, a lot of girls use their boobs and cleavage to get big.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I actually went by her stream. This has been a few months now, but I was on topstreamers.com, and I just found, okay, top 3 streamers, sure, let's check it out. And I was like, went into a stream, and like, no. Yep. No quality content here, I can tell. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how those people will do now.
Yeah, I've actually thought about basically just making an overlay with my head cut out, but having breasts and cleavage, just to maybe
that would be
a
kind of
GIF
fun.
or something, just to bring in the viewers. But
yeah.
No more.
Not anymore. Time has passed. Your window is closed.
Yeah. Twitch actually put on their website, nerds are sexy and you're all magnificent, beautiful creatures, but let's try and keep this about the game, shall we? Which is what they've always been about, first and foremost making it about the games, which I think
it's a good thing. So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be for those people who have used their bodies to get where they are now.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be real interesting to see how they recuperate.
It was funny, this is for both male and female. I like that they have to specify that.
Right. Yeah, it's okay to play shirtless, or in a bikini if you're a woman, so long as your webcam is cropped to your face.
Yep. So make sure only your face is visible, or not more of your body at least.
And actually, they even elaborate and say it goes, sexually suggestive clothing. So lingerie, swimsuits, pasties, and undergarments, all prohibited.
Yep. So make sure what you dress properly. And hey, Devil's Mountain just came and brought milkshake to bring all the viewers here. Thank you. We appreciate it. We need it today.
Right. We should put that in the post next week.
Yeah.
Devil's Mountain bringing the milkshakes. And Jack Dynamo, welcome you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, and Noble Josh and Duke to Go, VIP 2.
Oh, and Firesnap showed up too. A lot of people. Hello. A bit late, but we're glad you're here.
So yeah, just to recap, no more half-naked Twitch streaming, you guys.
Nope. So I have to start dressing up for streams now. Look,
Goes
no
double.
cleavage.
So I haven't actually gotten close to that. Like, there's been a lot of talk of me twerking, but I was fully clothed when I did that. So
Yeah.
I think I'm
I don't think it was sexually suggestive clothing either, but
zebra pants. Yeah.
yeah. They look good on you though.
So moving on, we'll go ahead and
Yeah.
you want to talk about our next little
Yeah, sure. So
news
next
story?
little thing is going on. I don't know if anyone has heard it yet, but Walmart is going to start selling used games. But games are basically really worried, they say. So interesting to see how that turns out. It doesn't really affect me though because I'm in Norway. We don't really have Walmart, so.
Oh.
But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it evolves in the States and stuff. Everywhere else, there's Walmart. So I don't know. Do you shop at Walmart a lot or?
We have like 5 in my city.
Wow.
And just having 2 kids, it's hard not to shop at Walmart.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I did do a price comparison, which I include on our notes here. But I thought it was interesting because GameStop right now, like a game like Destiny, which the fan base has been sort of split on it. So they've received a lot of trade-ins.
Yeah.
They're only giving $30 for it, or $33 if you're a rewards member. Destiny at Walmart, though, Walmart's going to give you $40 just straight up for a copy of Destiny, which it's a nice little shot for. It's just nice to have another option for people, like teenagers. Like back when I was in when I was in high school, I traded all the time. I was always trading my games, and it's just how I was able to stay current with what was out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easier if you're on a budget or something, because you can trade in, get money back, and then use that money to buy a new game. So.
And you can do it online too. They'll you can calculate your totals online through the website, and they'll send you out a shipping label. You ship it back to them, and then you'll get a gift card in the mail once
Super simple.
Once it all goes through.
But yeah, I think it's good. I think GameStop kind of needs some competition on this because I always hear about how GameStop, they're never paying enough and they're always selling it overpriced when they're used, and I think this is going to be good for the market.
$9? Yeah.
Yeah. We have a question in chat here from Miserable. Does anyone know if there will be a new software for Hauppauge? I don't know. You know? Anyone know? Maybe Joe can answer in chat.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about any new software, but I know that they're always updating Hauppauge capture.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, I see. There's speaking about this stuff. He wrote a link, so you can probably check that out and see if you learn something new.
Yeah. If you guys aren't using Hauppauge capture, check it out. I know that the software that comes on the disc is ArcSoft Showbiz, which is just fine for getting your recordings, but you get a lot more free way to do different things with your footage. They have a flashback like Elgato. I
don't even know what it is.
I don't even know what the flashback is.
No. Yeah. I mean, I know the name Elgato, but that's pretty much it. I don't know what they have or anything.
I guess we'll move on from Walmart. Walmart's selling these games, so
not much interest in chat either.
So yeah. Next game, super psyched for. I was already talking about this right before we got started. From the makers of Surgeon Simulator, Bossa Studios, comes a new game, I Am Bread. They actually revealed this earlier this week, or maybe it was late last week.
Yeah, I think it was last week.
But yeah, they threw out I was Googling all over the place a couple of days ago trying to find out where to download the game.
Yeah.
And sadly, it's just the trailer right now, but it's a beautiful story of one slice of bread's epic and emotional journey as it embarks upon a quest to become toasted.
It just sounds so amazing. And of course, it's from the makers of Surgeon Simulator, so the controls are not really straightforward. And I don't know if any of you have seen the trailer, but it looks fun.
Yeah. It's like a whole trigger, and I'm guessing one of the 4 buttons corresponding to the corners, you press it down and it stays in position, and then you probably just like wiggle the bread around.
Yeah, I guess.
At one point, the comments section was the best part about the trailer. At one point, they talk about the slice of bread rye humping.
Wow.
I had to share that. So whoever made that comment, I don't know your name to credit you, but that was awesome and it made my day.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
It looks really good.
Just like Goat Simulator or any of these other crazy simulator games, it's just a giant open sandbox to have some fun with.
Yeah, and I read that you get a score too. Like if you collect like nice stuff like jam or whatever to put on your bread, you get points. And like if you collect dust and stuff, you lose points. You get points after how edible you are or something like it.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know about that, but that's awesome because I did notice it gets dirty.
Yeah, it does. So like, don't roll out in the middle of a pile of dust or something. Now you lose points. So I like that feature.
I just saw him doing the rye humping, so. Yeah,
well, I guess that's more important.
So it looks awesome. Definitely.
Yeah.
You guys will probably want to check that out.
It's something I haven't seen before. It's not like I feel the concept is overused or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
because
like
I get
it's
that
fresh.
a lot. Yeah.
Which, no pun intended, but glad it happened. But yeah, the game looks fresh.
Yeah, it does.
Don't forget, guys, to send us your feedback about the podcast. Let us know what your thoughts are. What you want to see. What if you have topics, maybe there's stories that you want us to hear about or you want us to mention. You can send those to streamteam@hauppauge.com. Questions, comments. If you want to know about more, Hauppauge software, you can get that information there as well. We'll send us a message. We'll be happy to point you in the right direction.
Yeah. And Duke Togo just follow. I didn't see it until now, so sorry, but thank you so much for following. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't see it. It said it's
Duke
like
to go, yeah.
3 minutes
Thank
ago, but yeah, thank you.
Fire Snap, 10 days until Halo. That's right, buddy.
Yeah.
Can't wait
I
for
bet
that.
a lot of people are looking forward to that one.
And perfect for our next topic about YouTube and what they did this week. Go ahead and tell us about that.
Yeah, sure. YouTube decided to roll out 60 FPS video support, but just for Chrome. Which is kind of weird in my eyes, but hey, I use Chrome, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Google now owns YouTube, so yeah, that's kind of makes sense, but still. So for now, Chrome only gets 60 FPS on YouTube, which I think a lot of gamers will appreciate because there's a lot of people who are all about FPS, so now it's on YouTube too, and it's perfect for gaming videos.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I've been, as soon as they first announced it, I started putting 60 FPS in my searches for gaming videos, and I really noticed the difference. There's a huge difference between, the 60 and the 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
They did also, this update rolled out the day after the PS4 update, which we'll talk about next. But the PS4 update that added the YouTube app, and they allowed for sharing directly from the console. So, probably no coincidence that, you're able to share your gameplay directly from the console, and now you can do it in 60 frames per second. I actually figured out how to do this with my PVR today. I didn't. You have to, which I'll be throwing a video up on my channel about it, but you basically have to, on your 360, go into your settings and change it down to 720p.
Okay.
The PVR2 won't be able to record in 1080. If it does 1080, it does it at 30 frames per second. So, maybe somewhere down the line we can get, they'll be able to, fix that or address that, but you can still record HD with 60 frames per second, because I've been playing with it and I've noticed the difference with my clips. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, it's a lot, especially in games, it's a really big difference from 30 to 60 FPS, so I think it's a good thing. And it'll probably come out on the other browsers too, but for now it's just Chrome, so. But hey, everyone uses Chrome, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Watch Internet Explorer get the support next before Fire. And then that's a whole separate story that we'll be doing next week.
Yep.
But yeah, really excited. A lot of people are gonna, it's just gonna make gameplay videos so much better. But speaking of that PS4 update, bad news here, guys. Well, first, the update, it added YouTube. There's a dedicated YouTube app on the home screen now, and then you can use the share button to upload your gameplay clips directly to your channel. And then, of course, there's a USB music library, music player. So, if you have songs on a USB drive and you want to play those directly from there, you can. The big feature was share play, so you can basically for up to an hour at a time you can roller virtually to one of your online friends. They can play whatever game it is that you have on your PS4, or if it's a local co-op game, they can join you as well. And then it locks you out after an hour, so it's a nice way to share with your friends. But there's a huge myriad of problems that have arose. The biggest one is the resting issue. People are trying to bring their consoles back from standby mode, which actually got changed to rest mode, and they're not coming back on. They can boot it in safe mode. Sony has they're aware of the issue, and they actually recommend booting the console in safe mode.
Yeah.
Where you just, in case anybody needs to know how to do that here, you just hold the power button for 7 seconds. When you power on the console, you'll basically hear a beep as soon as you touch the power button, and then after 7 seconds, there'll be a second beep, and you release it, and then your console's booted in safe mode.
Okay.
And then some users are reporting YouTube uploads. They're having issues with that, but for the most part, the rest issue seems to be what I've been hearing most about. I actually haven't had that problem myself. Do you have a PS4?
No, I don't. I wish I had one, but so far no. But I used one when I was working with video games, so I know a little bit about it, but I haven't used one personally.
Yeah, luckily enough, my console was in rest mode and it brought back up earlier today, so I was like,
okay.
But
yeah, I just remember.
It's nice to see the boot to safe mode feature included.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know about that.
Oh, I think that's a good thing. And I remember we had some problems when we used PS4. That was the summer at the release of Destiny. I remember we had 2 full days of work where we couldn't test any games on PS4 because we couldn't access it. There were problems with PSN or something, so I think they were having a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I mean, first that and now this. What's next?
And then, not to mention the Drive Club. I mean, if you guys haven't heard about Drive Club, it was a PlayStation exclusive game that's gotten a lot of hype over the last year or two. And it launched 3 weeks ago with server issues, and it's actually affected the PlayStation Plus version that was supposed to be released for free with 1 track and I believe 10 to 11 cars. It's nowhere to be seen. People are mad. People are upset.
Yeah, it has been delayed indefinitely. So
yeah, and I was
about when that will come out.
And then of course a lot of people are playing the alpha beta or the alpha beta whatever of Evolve, and it got delayed on PS4 as well just because of this new update.
Yeah, I noticed there were some really pissed off people that had finally gotten access to the alpha and started playing, and I know some people were like, yeah, we're going to stream this when it goes live, and some people had lined up a lot of viewers and they were so excited, and then no, doesn't work, sorry.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah, their statement was, following the recent PS4 2.0 firmware update, we are experiencing difficulties with the Evolve Big Alpha on PlayStation 4, a 2K representative GameSpot. As a result, the test on PlayStation 4 is postponed. PlayStation and 2K are working together on a resolution. The closed alpha is still playable on Xbox One and PC at this time.
Yeah. I don't know about the Xbox One version, but the PC version works fine. I tried it earlier.
I'm going to be trying it later.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you have XCOM Enemy Unknown, you get to play the alpha.
I got it through IGN, so... But yeah, it looks really good, so if any of you can access it, you should go check it out.
I can't wait.
Yeah, only the 1 match, but I want to try more.
So, you have the PVR2.
Yeah, the PVR2 Gaming Edition.
You've been using that since the spring, right?
I've been using it for longer, but I've only been using it for streaming since spring, or like actively, I guess. Because I bought it a few years back because I wanted to start streaming, but then I was like, never found the time and the energy, so I ended up just having it, and yeah, so I recorded something that I just looked at myself, and that was it. But I like it, and it's been there. I think it's on pretty much all the time, always connected to power, always connected to my computer, so it's still alive, so it's quality.
Yeah. But yeah, like, and doesn't really get hot or nothing. Mine's always on.
Yeah.
What do you like most about it?
I don't know, it's such a tough question, but I guess it looks good, and it just looks perfect when it's standing next to my Xbox 360 all the time, and it's just so easy to use. you like I can decide instantly like, want to stream? Okay, well sure. Just I don't even have to do much. I just have to press a button and it's ready to go. So
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite thing.
I do like how easy it is to use.
Yeah.
I've got the PBR2, which is what I use primarily. I do have a Rocket as well.
Okay.
That I haven't got to play with it very much outside of just my home office setup. That's what I want to do, is take it somewhere, take my console, and try it out in a portable setting. But both devices, easy to use, and just like you said, they look great.
Yeah, exactly. The design is just wonderful.
Device. It looks great on my desk.
And the glow is just so nice, as fire snap says.
It glows like the rest of my technology. So
Yeah.
it's fire snap. Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice glow, and you can even see on the color like if it's busy doing anything or if it's just on or something like that. So it's really easy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I've been using my PBR since November, and then actually in the spring when I got my tax refund back, I bought a brand new one and gave the one that I had for like a couple of months to my buddy Trevor, so that we could both get into the whole Twitch thing together. And then, going from like wanting to do Twitch, just having that initial thought in your head and being like, okay, I'm gonna buy a capture device and I'm gonna jump on Twitch, and then actually streaming your first time, there's a huge chunk of time where you're just going over the basics in your head of like, okay, so how do I do this? What do I do? And because it's not as simple as literally just taking it out of the box and just start streaming. You don't know what you got to do to, like a stream key. What is this? And it makes sense once you start going into.
And also, it's so easy to overanalyze what you need to do, because I think it's simpler than many people imagine. But that doesn't mean that it's really simple. But I think people overcomplicate it. At least I did.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was going to be super hard, and I was super prepared, and I was like, this, and then I started doing it. I was like, that wasn't that bad actually. I mean, why didn't I start before?
I don't know how many of my first couple of streams had the echo problem where I had the stream up on my computer at the same time, and I had it unmuted, so everything that I was saying, and then the 30-second delay, and then it gets through on Twitch, and then I'm hearing it, but people are hearing it on my stream, and it's like there's an echo, and
wow,
that was just one of those issues that you've got to have the issue to learn from it. So hello, Duck on Quack 456.
Welcome. But yeah, I had the issue too where I didn't figure out about the delay immediately. I didn't know that because I streamed through the computer, so like I record the footage video from the computer, but my mic was real time, so the small delay in the video made it to be a delay. Like my voice would come before the footage on the stream at first, so yeah. Playing horror games when you scream before something actually happens kind of ruins it for the viewers.
Yeah.
Learning, but yeah, that's something you learn from. Delay. Yeah.
And then once you learn it, it's
no problem. Like, you just have to
then you're
experience it.
Able to help everybody else too, because then everybody else is gonna make those same mistakes. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You a Star Wars fan?
A bit. My boyfriend is very hardcore Star Wars fan, so I kind of have to be a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Trevor's really big into Star Wars. And he loves the Battlefront series, so I haven't actually got to talk to him yet about the new one, but we've known for some time that there was going to be a new one, probably developed by DICE, probably going to be a first-person shooter, and EA actually confirmed that this week. It's going to be launching next year, holiday season, 2015, to coincide with the launch of the new J.J. Abrams Star Wars Episode 7.
This is just perfect timing. I mean, you couldn't release this game at a better time. I can just imagine all the Star Wars fans like, oh, it's been so long since the last movie, and then there comes a movie, and there comes a game, and probably some other stuff by that time too, so it's going to be Star Wars heaven.
Probably a whole bunch of Star Wars Disney Infinity figures to buy for Christmas.
Probably. And the game looks good too. Did you see the trailer thing? Or where they announced like footage and stuff from the gameplay?
Yeah.
It looks really good. I'm not that hardcore of a Star Wars fan, but I got excited.
And I want to welcome Bluish Raptor 88, and also thank you Duck on Quack for the follow.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
And and talking about the face cam delay, doesn't always ruin it. I think it's funny when people scream. The jump scares are funny, but if you it could take the viewer out a little bit in the immersion if
Yeah, I mean it's more fun if you also get scared yourself, but
Yeah.
it kind of ruins it when you hear the scream. And I was like, okay, so a jump scare is coming. Okay, cool. Even though it's fun to hear people scream, but
It'd be nice if we all got scared together.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of ruins it. Kind of. I guess it depends on the viewers.
So I don't really have much more to say about Battlefront. I just dabbled in the old Battlefront 2 a couple of times at Trevor's in the day, but totally looking forward to it on next gen. Is there anything else?
If anyone haven't seen the trailer or the gameplay thingy already, go watch it. It looks really good.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a Star Wars fan to get excited.
They went to the real locales. They went to the forest that they shot the indoor chase scene, and
they went to all the original locations and they looked at the original props and stuff just to bring it like exactly the same into the game and the same kind of details and everything, and that's really good.
They said they wanted to capture those feelings.
Yeah.
That those locations inspired, so that's good. It'll probably be something.
That's a good thing. So let's hope they make something good out of it.
Kobo 55, welcome.
Yay, new people.
You were the one who brought this
yes
story to my attention, so are you excited?
Yes, I'm so excited. I mean, I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. I can show everyone the tattoo I have right here. I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. So, yes, I'm looking so much forward to Unity, and now that they released this new trailer, it's just so much more because they're doing something new, completely new. I don't know, have anyone in chat seen the new trailer yet? Because my mind was blown when I saw it. I mean, it's like you see the main character just running on rooftops, and there's a voice that's like, oh, you have it on, there's time anomaly or something that's coming. I don't know which time zone we're going to end up in. And all of a sudden, it's like in World War II Paris, climbing the Eiffel Tower and like shooting machine guns at planes, and it's just, wow.
Right, yeah.
It's just new and fresh and exciting, and I like it. And I know a lot of people have wanted to get World War II into Assassin's Creed, so it's going to please a lot of fans.
I didn't think that they would, Ubisoft was going to pull me back in so quickly, but that trailer looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like whenever, just like you said, when he's running along the rooftops, and then all of a sudden everything changes, and probably has something to do with the glitch in the Animus or something, I assume.
Yeah,
but
probably.
It keeps it fresh. Yeah, I do like that.
And it was just
climbing the Eiffel Tower and.
Yeah, exactly. And the only thing I was thinking that was kind of weird, or maybe not weird is the right word, but he was talking like directly to the assassin and not like to a person that's within the Animus like it's been previously. So I wonder if they have changed some of the background too. Like, I'm looking forward to see what they've done. Looks like they might have done some new stuff.
And just a reminder, guys, that comes out November 11th. So we got like a week and a half now.
Yeah, just about 10 days.
2 weeks. And then, of course, if you're not on Next Gen yet, you can still, of course, get Rogue, Assassin's Creed Rogue, where you play as a Templar.
Yeah, or you can get it from the PC as well, the Unity version. So.
Yep.
So it's either PC or Next Gen. Yeah, exactly. And also, Kobo55 just followed us. Thank you.
Thank you, Kobo. Ubisoft did mention that World War II is one of the most requested eras they get for a future Assassin's Creed game. Other ones that we've been hearing about for years include Ancient Egypt and Feudal Japan as well. I would really like to see a Japan.
That would be cool. One. I mean, it could be interesting. Maybe they'll release some DLC or something for this one where they have more time anomalies and they go to other places and other time zones. And, this is good. This has potential.
I didn't think about that, but DLC potential for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff we don't know about this game, so who knows? Maybe it's already in the game. And if not, probably a DLC. Or at least, I think it should be.
And we'll do. We are going to do Q&A at the end. Devil's Mountain as well. Who's still playing Destiny? But in a previous story where I talked about the trade-in values of games at Walmart and GameStop, I specifically mentioned Destiny because I'm looking at Destiny like it's GTA 5 credit right now. Like I haven't touched that game in a week and a half maybe.
Okay.
But moving on.
Oh yeah, moving on. Yeah, it doesn't look like the chat was too excited for Assassin's Creed. I mean, the only thing I can see is that Kobo55 said that Assassin's Creed games are okay, but they are not mind-blowing. Well, let's agree to disagree then. Yeah, that looks about it for Assassin's Creed. I don't really have much more to add, except for that I'm excited.
Yeah. I haven't been excited for Assassin's Creed since they started milking Assassin's Creed 2, but...
Yeah. I mean, not all of them have been great,
they're doing new things. Like,
this one
in my head...
Really
in my head, I've been telling myself I want to see something new, you know,
yeah.
and not boats. I didn't like the boats in 3, so I completely skipped 4.
Oh, okay.
Just want to see something new, but they're trying it. They're doing something to keep it fresh. So I am excited for the movie, though. I do look forward to that with Michael Fassbender.
Exactly, and Robert Downey Jr. too, right?
What?
You didn't hear? I think it was confirmed to play Leonardo da Vinci or something.
Oh. My
if I'm not mistaken.
God.
I might be wrong, but yeah. It just got even better. Yes, let's move on to the next one. I don't know, have any in chat played Plague Inc? Or have you played Plague Inc?
I have not.
Okay, I have. I actually have it on my cell phone, and I like it. I've spent a lot of time in it, and now a lot of more people will spend a lot of time with it, because now that the Ebola thing is going on, their downloads has spiked 50%. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And the funny thing about it is, even my local newspaper wrote about this today. So it's apparently a big thing.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been a 50% spike in downloads, and I think they compared the numbers to from 2 weeks ago or something. So it's pretty recent, and I think he said this was the first time they could see and relate something like this to a real event or something. So I think it's funny. I would never expect to read these kind of news. I mean, how can a disease affect the video game sale? But here it is.
So how does the game work? Like, a virus spreads and you try to contain it or eliminate it, or?
No, you are the virus. So you get like points eventually, like DNA points and stuff, so you can level up like nausea and vomiting and coughing and stuff to make yourself more infectious, more deadly and stuff like that. So your goal is to wipe out the world, kill everyone. But you have to be careful too, because if you get too deadly too fast, it's easier to spot you and stuff. They will work on a cure, and they will work faster on a cure if you kill people fast. So if they get the cure done, you're done.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of realistically. So I like it.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know they have a port to like you can download it on Steam too, but it's probably better than the free mobile version I have. But I like the free mobile version, so.
Yeah, like I read that it's free on Android, but then it's like $15 on Steam, which I think.
Yeah, and $1 on the iPhones, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I want to say it was $14.99 on Steam, which maybe that's where I saw it first. Whenever I started pricing it, and then doing the story, I was like, I read about it.
The game should be better on Steam, because I mean, $15 compared to free is kind of a big leap.
Yeah.
But I like the free version. I've spent so many hours in that game.
I'd probably play the free version first, and then make my, see if it's something I wanted to, I got to play this on every other device I have now.
Yeah, exactly. I actually considered buying it for Steam, so that's how much I like it.
And Firesnap too, supported them and bought it on iPhone.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
I think I actually bought some extra bacteria, because you can choose whether you want to be a bacteria, a virus, or genetically modified disease and bioweapon, and you have several different modes, and it changes. I like it. And Duck is leaving?
Duck is leaving.
Oh well. It's nice to have you here, though.
Thank you for mentioning Tony Stark.
Yes. Tony Stark.
See, I'm at a crossroads. We can keep talking about Tony Stark and all the Marvel news, or we can talk about Hauppauge products. So
tough choice.
Let's talk about the Hauppauge products.
Yeah. Well, we have different products. I mean, we already talked about 2 of them. I mean, we have the HTPVR Gaming Edition, and we have the HTPVR Rocket. Yeah, that's the gaming edition right there, PVR2, and that's the one I use as well. So I like it a lot. You can use HDMI, and it runs up to 1080p. But as Frog said earlier, you have to run it on 720, wasn't it, to get the 60 FPS thing?
Yep.
So more stuff, and you can use it on both Mac and PC, but it's optional. And it also records your in-game chat. So it's not just like what you see in the in-game sound, you can get chat with it too. And you can use it on both Xbox and PlayStation. It comes with every cord you need to get it working for both of them. So that's perfect. And you can stream to Ustream, and you can use it to Twitch TV. And basically the main difference, because there's a HD PVR and Gaming Edition and the Gaming Edition Plus. The PVR2 and the Gaming Edition Plus, you can record in 5.1 surround, but the HD PVR2 it can't. So you have the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition can't. Just the one that's called 2 can. So depends on if you want the sound or not. But all in all, it's a really good device. I like it a lot.
Well
I
said.
think that's pretty much it, at least for that
Well
one.
said. I love the device as well.
Yeah.
But also, we'll talk about the HD PVR Rocket, because it is pretty much a PVR2 in portable form. So, it lets you record up to 1080p as well. It can be used on a PC or a Mac. It does not record in 5.1 surround sound, unfortunately, but it's portable. So,
Yeah.
if you're going to want the surround sound capabilities, you're going to want to get the PVR2 Gaming Edition Plus, or just the PVR2 for that. But you can take this with you to your buddy's house. Since it is portable, it is powered by USB, so you can literally just plug it into the console and just start recording and save all of your recordings onto a USB jump drive. Live streaming, which when the device first came out wasn't possible with it, has since. That is one of the new features that has been built into Hauppauge Capture, Hauppauge's free software program, to allow you to record with these devices. So you can do live streams with it, as well as do recordings now. And one thing that you can also do through Hauppauge that I will mention is you can upgrade the older PVRs to a PVR2 Gaming Edition. They do a trade-in program through their website that you guys can find out more information about. We can get the links put up for you as well. Like the face cam, that's one of the new features that they put into Hauppauge Capture, just based on feedback from the community. What they wanted to see a way to record their gameplay, but also get their webcam commentary done at the same time. Because like you mentioned earlier, it does game chat as well. You can record your commentary over your gameplay clips. It's easy to use. It's just a hit of a button and it does it all. So definitely check those out. And there's another reason to like Hauppauge on Facebook or Twitter, because they're always putting out new information and they're always asking about what features they want you want to see in the future. So
that's what I like about Hauppauge. They actually listen to their users.
Yeah.
You can request something and you might just get it. Not a lot of companies do that.
They're really community driven. Like, both of us have been streaming for less than a year. And here we are, hosting this thing and getting to talk about video games on the weekend, which is awesome. And you guys are joining us, and we've gotten to do giveaways on here before where we give away prizes, and it's just really cool that they're that into their fans. And they do sponsorships as well. You can actually they have sponsorship information on their website. We can get that link for you as well.
If not, it's on Facebook as well, but Joe probably has a link coming up soon.
Yeah, he's probably got the link coming up soon. It's on their Facebook page. And they'll, just help you get exposure within your own channels to do what it is you guys like to do. And they, will help provide you with free software or free stuff to do for giveaways, like stickers and wristbands and all that good jazz. So
if you're not sponsored already, you might want to consider it. And if not, you're using their products, go use their products.
Exactly.
Because they're the best.
Like, literally this time a year ago, I was just a kid in a store who, kid, I'm 29, but just a guy in a store shopping for, I want to be able to take my 360 gameplay and put it on the internet. What do I need?
Yeah.
And the Best Buy guy was like, oh, you can try this, and hands me a PVR, and I'm like, I read good things, It was the word I couldn't pronounce at the time. I didn't know how to pronounce it, and I was, but.
Yeah, I did a lot of research, but pretty much everywhere I went, everyone was like, yeah, the Hauppauge HP Rare 2, go for it. So, that's what we say too, is go for
it. Went for it. Glad I did.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. If not, I wouldn't be here today.
I was just catching up on chat there.
yeah, I was reading too. There's a lot of waffles, and yeah, I kind of lost it.
Yeah, I put waffles in capture.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can insert your own custom logos with Hauppauge capture, so you can put waffles on there.
Yeah, you can. I have my beaver when I record. Kind of sounds bad, but I have a beaver logo. That's what I'm talking about here. So it's always on there when I record.
You remember the first topic of this podcast, right? Which is
yeah.
policy.
Yeah, I guess maybe Twitch will have to make me remove that one. Can't have my beaver on stream anymore. But yeah.
On that note, have you played Shadow of Mordor?
Yes, I have actually. I haven't played it much. I got it and I wanted to check it out, and I did a little bit, and I was like, nah, I'm waiting until I have more time. So I haven't checked it out properly yet, but I like it. Now they're getting new DLC, so I'm probably going to like it even more. But yeah, I was a Lord of the Rings fan, so I kind of just had to get it. And I've heard that some people have complained about the combat being too easy, but I haven't noticed that yet. But I like that they have some really cool features in the game, so. And the monsters and stuff, I like it.
Yeah, I have not got to play it yet, but I've heard good things about the Nemesis system, and then the combat being like, the Arkham games. So when I was reading about the DLC, I can follow along pretty well. Like they talk about 2 new creatures, the wretched Grog, which is like a regular Grog.
Can't remember what exactly a Grog is, but it probably like something in those what are those called? Those in the Borderlands, where they shoot you and stuff with their spit.
Oh yeah.
God.
Slags?
I forgot.
Is that it?
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like those that they're bringing out. So.
Yeah, and they spit poison at you from a distance. They're like a tank with projectile vomiting and other abilities.
Yeah.
And then the other creature, the Karagath, they're solitary, stealthy hunters. They're basically like the original Karagors or lions. These are like panthers, is what they say.
And also I like the fact that you can now control ghouls. And for those who don't know, ghouls are like the zombie-ish creatures that come out in hordes at night. So from now on, it seems that you can summon a ghoul horde on command. So I guess you can get them to fight for you or something. That's at least what I'm getting out of this.
That sounds cool.
Kind of cool. Yeah. And also the war chief will also now be able to mount their own monstrous steeds. So, because I know from before you could jump on one of those, four-legged creatures and you could like kind of tame them and then you could ride on them, but now the enemies can do the same thing.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does.
I need to play this.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. And as you said, the Nemesis system as well, I like that one. That was new.
The Lord of the Hunt is the name of the DLC pack, and that'll be available later this year, you guys. Part of the season pass as well.
Yeah.
So
you might as well get the season pass. You're probably going to save money too, because you usually do on those season passes. It's a good thing if you like a game.
Also, Age Fanatic, thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate that. We're here every week doing the podcast every Saturday about this time. So thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, make sure you have those. We'll do a Q&A session towards the end.
Yeah. So don't keep them to yourself. Keep them coming because you might need something to talk about.
yeah, exactly. Nintendo's newest hardware. This was a bit of a weird story, but then once you find out it's Nintendo, it kind of makes sense. They're always doing stuff like this. But they have their newest hardware is going to monitor you while you sleep. Mm-hmm. It's developed with a U.S.-based company, ResMed. They're known for developing a contactless sleep sensor called the S Plus. But Nintendo's working on what it's called a new quality of life platform that uses sensors and cloud servers to keep track of health and well-being. And they'll probably be, they talk about charts and different, visual menus. I think of something like Wii Fit for sleeping patterns.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I mean, they already have stuff like you said, Wii Fit and stuff like that. So they like to focus on your health, and this is going to take it a step further.
It sounds like it's going to be standalone though. Like it's not going to be an attachment for the Wii U or the Wii.
No,
or
it's not
like
like a game that you can buy from Wii U like it has been with Wii Fit and stuff. This is like pretty much kind of your own console, if you can call it console. It's its own hardware that used just for this, so it's not a game like that.
Yeah.
They're still saying they're trying to create something fun with this, so I'm excited about that part.
Yeah, they talk about you can program it it listens to your breathing patterns while you sleep, and one of the things it'll do is it'll play music and sound effects like nature sounds, rainforest, different little, it mimics your breathing pattern. I don't know, something. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know the science behind it, but something to make you sleep better.
Yeah, and to monitor your sleep patterns too. So like, I guess it can like look at how you sleep and then come with suggestions how you can sleep better or something like that. That's at least what I picture this to be.
Yeah.
So at first I was like, Nintendo's doing this, but then I read it and I was like, I guess it makes sense. I'm just used to thinking of Nintendo like, yeah, video games, consoles, and now they're coming up with this, but it's interesting.
Like the vitality sensor they had for the Wii that never released a couple of years ago, but
yeah.
shown, they were so excited about it, but they never released it and did anything with it. So this is probably just evolution of that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
It comes out from Nintendo's new healthcare division. It's slated for release by the end of March 2016. So still a little bit of a ways off. Sure, we'll hear more. I would say at E3, but probably.
Yeah, but more details are probably definitely coming. So.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to create hype because this is different than what they normally do, so they have to bring people in. But then again, everyone knows Nintendo, so yeah, they already have a market, even though it's not really video games.
And they were like a trading card company 100 years ago too, so
yeah,
they've stayed in business for a long time. They probably know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think so. This is probably just them evolving to kind of a new phase or something, because yes, it says Nintendo's new healthcare division, so they're going through some changes apparently.
If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let us know now.
Yeah, sure.
Because we're going to tell you guys about what the new free games are that are available for PlayStation Plus members and for Xbox games for Gold.
Yeah.
And if you know of any other games that are free at the moment, let us know those in chat as well, just to let everybody know so they can get some more gaming done this weekend,
And, wow, welcome Glittery Dildo. That was an interesting username.
Indeed it is. Hello. And Firesnap with the tasteful comment.
Yes, as always.
It's just their name. I get it.
Yeah. But
you could have said hi, Glittery. But yeah.
I just had to put in the full thing.
If you guys have questions, let us know. We'll get those answered. And I know one of them we got to come back to is who's still playing Destiny.
Yeah. In the meantime, free stuff. I mean, best part of every podcast is to get to know what's free, right?
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say we try to do this every week, let you guys know what's currently available for free, or maybe not necessarily on discount, but sometimes something is discounted so much that we can't help but let you guys know and share the story. So.
And especially because most people might have Xbox Live, the Gold membership, and probably a lot of people have the PS Plus too. And with both those things, free games come. So we have to tell you about them so you can go download them while they're free. So.
And we'll keep you in suspense no more. Firesnap, Xbox One, Volgar the Viking.
Yes. Have you played that game?
Never played. I don't have an Xbox One yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you had it yet. But yeah, I haven't played it myself, but I've seen someone stream it, and it looks kind of fun. I mean, what they basically have done, or as I understand it, is it's gone back to like how games used to be, where you only need a few buttons, and it's really hard. It's a really unforgiving game, and it's a platformer. So like, I think if you die, you reset like way far back and stuff like that. So if you want a rage game, go get it.
Nice.
Because it
Yes.
looks like a rage game.
I like it. It takes me back to my childhood. You know,
Yeah.
I remember playing a regular Nintendo, and those games were unforgiving.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that some people today are bringing us back to that, because some games today are just way too easy. I mean, you can just hardly play and you're all of a sudden done with the game. So if you want a challenge, then get this one.
It's not mentioned explicitly in the post that we found out about these games from on GameSpot, but Crimson Dragon will likely continue to be free for Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
Is mentioned.
And also,
over on the
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. And also, I was going to move on to the Xbox 360. There's free games there too. So, for
That's
those of you
where
who
I was
have the Xbox Live Gold, you get Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. I think it's from the 1st until the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. So you can go download that now, and if you wait until the 16th of November, you can get Red Faction Guerrilla, which I haven't played myself, but a lot of people are saying it's worth to pick up. So, definitely going to do that.
Yeah, I played the demo of it years ago, and you know, it wasn't enough to make me want to go out and buy the game brand new, but it's fun enough that I'll definitely download it and give it a run through, because I had a lot of fun with the original Red Faction.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. I just need to wait for the 16th. In the meantime, we have Viva Pinata, which I never played much because it kind of looks like a child's game, but I guess I have to check it out now.
I used to watch the Viva Pinata cartoon on Saturday
really?
mornings. I thought it was really cool. That was when like I had watched my friend play the first Viva Pinata game, and it looked just like the game. Like it was one of the first times that, because they're like old cartoons like Reboot and Transformers Beast Wars had horrible graphics, and this was like one of the first times that a CGI weekly series had actually captivated me. So I'll probably check it out. You know, it might be fun.
I mean, now that it's free, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over on the Sony side of things, PlayStation Plus members are going to get, if you're on PlayStation 4, you'll get The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, or SteamWorld Dig. No, I shouldn't say or. And
yeah, you get
SteamWorld
both.
Dig. You can get
if
both
you
of
want
those.
to, of course.
As long as you're a subscriber to PlayStation Plus, which who isn't by now. And PS3 side of things, you can get Frozen Synapse Prime. I hope I said that right. And Luft Trousers. No idea what either of these games is.
No, never heard of any of those. So. Still, free games.
Frozen Synapse Prime is described as a turn-based strategy game set in a bleak dystopian future. Oh, original. And Luft Trousers is a shoot 'em up from the creators of Ridiculous Fishing. So those are free. And then on the Vita, you've got The Hungry Horde and Escape Plan.
Also,
which has
I don't really know that much, but
yeah. Hungry Horde is described as take control of a group of wandering zombies and increase your ranks by biting wayward humans while avoiding armed guards and tanks. And then Escape Plan is a black and white puzzle game that takes advantage of the Vita's gyroscopic controls. Should be fun.
And also, I just logged onto Origin because I wanted to check, because I know they usually have the free game too, and I just noticed they updated it. Now you can get Crusader No Remorse for free if you log onto Origin, so...
Oh, okay.
There's something for the PC user too.
Is that the one from like 1995?
It kind of looks like it on the cover at least. It says non-stop action from a different perspective. Not sure what it means, I just saw it, but yeah.
Okay.
So you have to pay 16 is the age at least, so... Yeah, I'm going to download it right now.
Devil's Mountain asked, by the way, is it just me or is the stream earlier this week? Daylight savings time, so
yeah.
It's the same time as it is normally for me right now, and then.
But it's not for me. For me, it's 1 hour earlier. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess it depends on where in the world you are, actually.
Glittery, I don't know about dedicated servers on Xbox One's Minecraft. Do you know anything about that?
No, and then again, I'm not playing on Xbox One, so
Yeah.
sorry. I only play Minecraft on PC, so
Are there dedicated servers coming out for Xbox One Minecraft Edition? Yeah, don't know. Dirty butthole.
sorry. Maybe someone else in chat knows, but
Yeah, and you guys are help out your fellow viewers if you guys know an answer to
Yeah.
a question. I don't have an Xbox One, so
no, I'm still stuck at the 360 and the PS3, so
yep. To go back to an earlier question,
Oh,
I have
yes.
Destiny for both of these, and I don't play it. Just
Yeah.
so burnt out on it.
I never got to buy Destiny, so but I hear people are already getting tired of it, so probably going to wait until it's on discount then. At least that's me. But I don't know, I think Firesnap said that he played it earlier today, so some people are still playing it.
Yeah. And I have people on my friends list who are just straight up addicted to it. So, I'll have your Destiny copies. Yeah. Funny Devil's Mountain.
Yeah. Maybe he gets a better trading offer than GameStop. You should ask him. Or Walmart.
Or Walmart, yeah.
Yeah. Can't forget them now.
Devil's Mountain, you should, if you think you can do better than this right now, talk to the audience, just be yourself and have a good time. Go for it, just let us know, because we're always looking for people to come on and talk about Hauppauge products and what you guys do and represent your channels and have a good time.
I just noticed that Joe said something to clarify the last tweet. We are still sending the emails, but some providers seem to be blocking or rejecting them temporarily. So if you have sent anything or something to Twitch support, they seem to have some issues, so just so you know.
It was all banter. Hello. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, welcome!
We're actually at the very end at the Q&A portion. If you have any questions for about Hauppauge or products or about us or our channels or games or anything in general, let us know.
Yeah, we'll answer to the best of our capabilities.
Yep. It might be a little bit earlier for you, depending on where you are in the world. Daylight savings times kind of messed that up for us this week.
Yeah.
How about I give you a hug for one? Aw, Devil's Mountain.
Aw. That's a good trade, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't that a good trade? A hug for a game?
Oh, a hug for $60 game? Yeah.
Better be a good hug, though.
The Devil's Mountain hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome, Commander Ricky. From Cape Town, South Africa. Nice. Greetings from Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah, and Fredrikstad, Norway. We're going worldwide. And hey, it was all banter that you clicked follow on us. Thank you very much. We appreciated it as always.
Oh yeah, thanks for the follow. Yeah, bought a PVR1 and can't get it to work on a standard definition TV. How would I counteract this?
Good
I have
question.
a PVR2 and I use an HD TV.
Yeah.
We'll be able to find you the answer, especially Stream Team Joe.
Yeah.
He'll be able to, probably want to send an email to Hauppauge.
Yeah, I've only used the HDMI thing on the PVR2, so not really familiar with that problem.
Which is another, good, just go into this, Hauppauge's on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Yeah.
So if you guys, follow them on there, like their pages, you can always, ask them questions anytime, throughout the week. If you have any trouble with your devices, if your Hauppauge isn't going to, it's not booting up, maybe there's, a driver confliction or something, they'll get to the bottom of it and help you figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, they will always respond. It might take a little while, but they will answer as soon as they can, so.
Yeah.
You might get a, let's look into this and we'll get back to you, but they'll always come back to you.
Because they'll have to try to, depending on the issue, they might have to try to replicate the error for themselves just to find out how to fix it. So it overheated and everything inside burned.
Oh, wow. Really?
First of all, hello, Andrew, and second of all, where are you doing your recordings on the stovetop? Because
Yeah.
ouch! I mean, mine, uh, like we mentioned earlier, ours are, our PBRs are on all the time,
Yeah.
and
And mine's
even right
collecting quite
now,
a lot of dust too, but it's not that warm. So.
mine's not warm at all.
Oh.
Um, so from time to time, just as it is with technology, um, someone in the warehouse might not have, just machines get off track and off center. If it's all automated,
Yeah.
who knows how it's being put together? And we can get you help. We can get you help, and they can figure out and get to the bottom of it because it's not supposed to do that.
No, definitely not. I mean, I've never heard of anything like that, so
Yeah.
that's weird.
Um,
Yeah, Devil's Mountain says the same thing. HPVR is on 24/7 and it's like a fridge, so something's weird.
2+ years and mine has not gotten hot at all.
Oh.
Yeah, see.
So,
So
I don't know how it overheated, but something must be wrong. So let someone from Hauppauge know and they can look into it. And hey,
I
I
would-
just hit follow too. Thank you.
oh, thanks Andrew for the follow.
Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. Okay.
I don't blame him. But yeah, I wouldn't.
Mm.
I wouldn't let that sway you from. I mean, something like that would leave a bad taste in your mouth with a.
Yeah.
If I bought a Sony TV and the Sony TV did the same thing as soon as I took it out of the box, I'd be a little skeptical about wanting to get a Sony TV too. But I mean, this stuff happens with new technologies all the time, and I've actually worked in a warehouse and it gets really boring, gets really hot, gets really monotonous. So you try to find little games you can do on the assembly line to try to pass the time, and could have just got someone missed something and it got shipped out, and that's why they have customer service, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, bad stuff can always happen. It shouldn't, but it can happen. So sucks, but yeah, not much you can do about it really. But I bet if you buy another one, it's going to be just fine. So don't let it scare you off.
Shout out to my mom for buying it for me for my birthday in January. I'll do you one better. Shout out to my mom who was at the casino because it's her birthday.
Wow!
Happy birthday, Mom! And she,
Happy birthday!
last I heard, she was winning. So
Ooh, well, that's
my
always a
mom's
good
Charlie
thing.
Sheen.
But yeah, does anyone else have any more questions
Yeah,
or anything else they want us to talk about before we? Guess we're out of topics, really.
We would totally recommend the HD PBR2.
Yeah,
Um,
PVR2 Gaming Edition. Or the Rocket if you're on the go a lot.
Yeah.
Like if you go to your friends and you play games together, you can take the Rocket with you, just plug it in and record, and then take it back home, plug it into your PC and edit or whatever, and then put it out. Super simple. So it kind of depends on what you want to use it for and which one you should get, but yeah.
I'd even recommend an HD PVR1 over the Elgato HD, just because you can trade that in to Hauppauge
Yeah.
and get the PVR2. They'll let
Exactly.
you do the trading program. So
Yeah.
good webcams. I just use a $20 Logitech HD webcam.
Yeah,
Works good
mine
for
was
me.
a bit more expensive, but it's a Logitech one, and I'm very happy with it. So it does HD, and you can twist it all around 360 degrees too. So I like it.
Should you put on your Christmas list? I'd say Sunset Overdrive. Just came out this week, and I've been hearing good things.
Yeah, I actually have
Looks freaking hilarious. The death response.
Yeah.
It just looks like one of those games that's reminds me of Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
You know you're playing a game the whole time. There's no immense realism. It's not all brown and dirty, and it's not super realistic. Just dust in your face, blood and guts. It's vibrant colors. Funny quips. Looks awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen much actual gameplay yet, but I saw the trailer and it was funny. I liked it. So if I'm getting an Xbox One, I'm getting that game, definitely. Not even a question.
Can you actually trade them in? You can. Hauppauge does they have a program where if you want to upgrade to, if you upgrade your old hardware to the newer hardware, You can do that through their website.
Yeah.
And what does Hauppauge have to offer over the Elgato HD60? I'm guessing that's the new 60 frame per second recording Elgato device. I don't follow Elgato too much, Jason.
No.
I just but I do know that I've been playing with some of the settings, and you can still record 60 frames per second with the HD PBR2 by taking your console. You know, say my Xbox 360, I dropped the display resolution to 720p, and it records in 60 frames per second. I haven't uploaded any videos to YouTube yet with it, but I've been playing around with that today. But I mean, their community, the Hauppauge community, and you know, is what sold me on these guys, because being a new to the world of YouTube and Twitch and not knowing really what to do with my footage when I got it, once I recorded it off my console and just had it on my computer, it's like, okay, where do I go now? Hauppauge was really great because they give you an outlet to share your stuff with. You know, they're, you know, they something to work for too. You know, I was working towards a sponsorship, and I got the sponsorship. I worked towards becoming a better streamer and getting more comfortable with the way it, you know, everything works, and wanted to be on the podcast. And then it just, you know, it's progressed from there, and this has all been less than a year. Same with her, you know.
I mean, I started doing this in spring, and already in summer I got a sponsorship, so would never have that or even be here if it wasn't for Hauppauge. So I'm really happy with that choice.
What should I get for Christmas? An Xbone or stuff to stream on Twitch? Well, if you don't have a console already, I would say get the Xbone, because you can stream directly from the console. But if you already have a console and you have, you know, a bigger library of games there, and you want to start streaming, definitely get yourself an external device. Don't limit yourself to just the built-in streaming through Xbox or PlayStation 4, because your channel is going to look the same as everybody else who streams from just straight from the console. You know, you won't be able to customize overlays and, you know, anything that will really set your channel apart on Twitch, which is what you're going to need, because it, you know, it gets pretty competitive, and especially now that you're not allowed to show your boobies.
Yes, exactly. And just a lot of people that can just go and show gameplay, but if you use like XSplit or OBS or something, you can add your own personal touch to make it more interesting for people to come to your stream and not just a random other streamer doing the same game. So
exactly,
that's what you should use. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with that footage too.
Yeah.
You know, like you record it with your Xbox One or your PS4. What are your options? Oh, you can share it with your friends, or you can upload it to Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. You record it on your computer. Well, you can take that and put it into any editing software. You can make a music video, make machinima, splice it into home movies. I mean, sky's the limit. I mean, just however creative you want to get with it. So it's like the difference between getting, you know, a blank sheet of paper or a blank sheet of notebook paper with the lines on it. Which one are you going to be able to create better artwork with, you know? And obviously the one that allows you more freedom.
Yeah, so I guess like streaming from the Xbox or directly from the PS4 is an easy way to start, but you have so much more opportunities and stuff you can do if you do the other way around. So kind of depends on where you want to go, I guess, but I'd say you should get streaming equipment.
What is the best way to stream from an HP VR1? I don't know. Joe might be able to help you with that. I would say just upgrade the PBR1 to the PBR2, because if you're going to get a better HD TV anyway, you know, the PBR2 has, you know, includes component cables or HDMI, so you're going to be good to go there.
Yeah, you get everything you need in one box. It's perfect.
And then Hauppauge Capture, you just download it from their website. You know, it's probably being included in the boxes by now. When I got mine, it was actually, there was a sticker on the box telling me to download it. So they had, you know, like I said, I bought that a year ago, but they had already, you know, started laying the foundation for Hauppauge Capture, and it lets you stream, upload to YouTube, edit your clips, put in your own logos and watermarks and face cam all right out of the box. So
super simple to use.
super simple, super easy.
Yeah, and you get good quality streaming and YouTubing as well. So, I mean, there's
Yeah.
not a reason why not.
And then, you know, another reason to leave the feedback, guys, because you can leave feedback about Hauppauge capture. What do you guys want to see? You know, I even do it too. I've left feedback. You know, I'd like to see 3D support.
Yeah.
Because YouTube supports 3D. It's not a feature that everybody will use, but I do have a 3D TV, and there's, you know, a couple of games I have that support it. Batman Arkham City comes to mind, Doom 3, BFG edition. So.
And Tusty Man, welcome and thanks for clicking follow. Once again, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And welcome to the podcast that will be ending momentarily. Bible thump.
Yeah, I guess there's still a lot of people that are like, for me, this is an hour early, so probably a lot of people coming in now expecting us to start, and we're already almost done.
Want to give me away a capture card?
Yeah. I'd like to, but not really our decision, I think.
That is something that we could think about doing maybe in the future. Maybe Hauppauge can help us out. We can give away, you know, Merry Christmas. We got
like,
a
here's
PBR
a rocket,
here's a rocket.
PBR, and oh wow.
So definitely a reason to you know, hit that follow button, guys.
Yeah.
Can you say my famous line? If it's as long as it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's not appropriate, I guess you could say it, and there might be repercussions.
Yeah. Message might be deleted, but you can try.
Before we go, do you want to? Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I think we've covered most of it. So, I mean, there's just whatever left of. Hey, remember to follow us and follow Hauppauge, and yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I have to say.
Thank you everybody for stopping by and hanging out with us today.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You know, especially right here at the end when we get the conversation really gets going and, you know, get a lot of back and forth. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
We enjoy that. Stream team at hauppauge.com is where you want to leave your feedback. Let us know how the podcast is. Let us know what you want to see.
And Noob Alert, welcome. And you see
Noob Alert,
new, that's an extra big welcome for you then. And streaming for days coming in here.
Yeah. Well, are you late? You're not late. Well, you are, but daylight savings time, and in conjunction with Twitch not sending out emails right away, has kind of brought people in late today.
Yeah.
But thank you for stopping by. You know, regardless.
As Joe just said, we'll be back normal time next week. So, but hit the follow button, and hopefully Twitch will send out email on time. So you always get notified when we go live.
Of course, if you follow on Facebook, if you follow Hauppauge on Facebook or Twitter, they send out notifications to let you guys know about this as well. As well as us, you know, you can follow me, Fallen Frog, and Tainted Tolly.
Yeah.
You know, we're both on there. We both stream on Twitch as well as, you know, upload to YouTube. You do YouTube?
Yes, I do, but not as much as Twitch, but I'm there.
Yeah. Same here. Like, I have much better reaction on Twitch to my videos than I do on YouTube, but being on Twitch has helped my YouTube channel grow, though.
Yeah,
because people are like,
nice
"Oh, this guy's
being on
cool." I'm
Twitch
gonna,
and, doing the
I'll check out your
interaction
stuff.
thing. You're kind of missing that out on YouTube, so I prefer Twitch.
So, and thank you to you, Tainted Tolly, for joining me once again.
And thank you for having me once again.
And Joe.
Yes, of course.
Stream
Big
Team
thanks
Joe.
to Joe.
Holding this thing all together and really pulling through at the last minute, buddy.
Yes, especially today.
Save the podcast.
Yeah.
So everybody thank Joe for bringing this together for us today.
Yeah.
If we have no other questions or anything, I guess we'll just, you know, tell you guys thank you and tell you goodbye, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, hopefully. Stay tuned every Saturday.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.